So for Marlon Vera, a
Hmm.
little bit more of a positive spin here. Marlon Vera is having just a wonderful winning streak going on here. I mean, highlight after highlight. The
Yeah.
Frankie Edgar knockout in MSG, the pummeling performance he put on Rob Font in his first main event, now his second main event in San Diego, and he goes in there and knocks out Dominick Cruz.
Yeah.
But Dominic, the craziest part about it is, as much of a highlight reel as this was, does it still feel like he's one fight away from a title? And he was ranked number 5 coming in here, by the way.
Yeah, it definitely does. And that's no slight to him. That is just how amazing this division is right now. It has been on fire for quite some time and it is really just peaking at the right time if you're an MMA fan. So he's one more win away. But if he can get against any of these guys ahead of him, Sandhagen, Aldo, Dillashaw, Jan, Sterling, and we know a lot of them are booked. So he's kind of in a weird spot anyway. He's going to have to kind of wait and see how some of this top heavy stuff plays out. Maybe like he has a close eye on the Sandhagen Song Yudong fight coming up next month potentially. So we'll see what happens. But one more win, and I think you almost have to put him in there. The win streak that he's on, just the rise that he's on. I think he does have a bit of star potential. You know what I mean? He really
Mm-hmm.
does. You had a great point last night that I'll let you mention. But I think special things can happen for Marlon Chito Vera, and if he can rise all the way to becoming a champion. That's quite the story. I mean, you look at it, this was his 20th UFC fight. He's 14-6 now in the company. But before this win streak, he was 10-6. It's almost Charles Oliveira-esque, where he would win one, lose one, win two, lose two. I mean, just that type of career. Slept on. You didn't really talk about him much. Yeah, you knew it would be in fun fights, but he just never got to that level. But now he is coming into it, and you see it fight by fight, and it's really been something special to see during the course of even this show that we've done. So one more win, and Cheeto's knocking on the door of a title in arguably the most stacked division in the entire mixed martial arts world.
I know how stacked this division is, but Dominic, I think you are overlooking greatly his chances for a title shot next. I mean,
Mm,
I think that Marlon Vera, with that performance Saturday night, with the knockout, you include the last couple performances, Rob Font, the Frankie Edgar, he's putting on highlight reels right now.
yeah,
That means something.
yeah,
He's building a name, what you were alluding to that I said last night. I think Marlon Vera is the kind of guy we have right now who is capable of that sort of Jorge Masvidal, shoot him into stardom kind
yeah,
of run where, Masvidal was a bit of a journeyman is what they always called him, but
yeah,
he was a very good fighter, top
yeah,
10, top 15 type fighter, but never was looked at as like a real threat for a title or
mm-hmm,
anything like that. And then he just something switched. The Darren Till knockout, the Ben Askren knockout, the Nate Diaz fight in
yep.
MSG, and then he's fighting for a belt in Abu Dhabi against Kamaru Usman. So um, I think Marlon Vera is very capable of that. And now the only thing is he's kind of in his Masvidal run right now, where he is taking heads,
Yeah.
but I do see a lot more support for him. I mean, the cheers for him were audible
Mhm.
in that arena, and this was Dominic Cruz's home.
Yeah. Yeah.
So people definitely love Cheeto. He's got the look, the tattoos, the way he dresses, the way he acts. He's very authentically a
Yeah.
dog.
Yes.
But the reason why I think you might be overlooking his chances, and I think the reason you're overlooking it is because there's so many matchups that are
Mhm.
yet to be had
Yeah.
that are currently made in this division. October's the title fight in Abu Dhabi.
Yep.
Aljamain Sterling taking on TJ Dillashaw. No matter who wins that, I don't believe there will be an immediate rematch or anything.
Yeah.
The other big matchup on that card, Peter Yan versus Sean O'Malley.
Yep.
If Sean O'Malley wins, do the UFC say we gotta cash in while the iron's hot kind of
Yep.
thing? Then you have, like you said, Corey Sandhagen's Song Yadong. That one feels more like the winner of that fight definitely feels like someone who needs one more.
Yeah.
But if Song Yadong goes in there and knocks him out knocks out Corey Sandhagen in like under a minute, all of a sudden you may not have to wait. The performances matter in these fights,
Yeah.
but let's just put it like this. This was the first domino of this bantamweight Grand Prix, if you want to call it that the
Yes.
UFC has.
Yeah.
Marlon Vera set the tone. He made a
Yes.
statement. The pressure is on these other 8 guys
Yeah.
to go in there and put on a show.
Yeah, 100%. And you said all those great matchups, and it starts this week. Jose Aldo, Merab
Yeah.
Valishvili. Those are the
Oh,
other.
sorry, I forgot
That
about
would
those
no,
two.
that's the last two pieces of that puzzle, and you worded it perfectly. Chills down my spine, anal goosebumps. Marlon Vera did set the tone, and now he gets to sit back and let it all play out and see what happens.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I forgot. Sorry to Aldo and Marab. I didn't mean to overlook them because Aldo feels almost like the one that he just needs a win and he can
Yeah,
maybe get a title fight. And who would have thought back at UFC 251 when he got kind of pummeled by Yan in the later rounds of their fight, a title fight he was coming into off a loss, by the
yeah,
way.
yeah.
Who would have thought we'd ever see him back in that kind of position? I mean, that's why this division feels more exciting. Whether it's more stacked, it feels more exciting than lightweight right now. It's just the reality.
Yep, I agree.
More on